see me. Hey, how is everybody out there, boys and girls of all ages? Welcome to Hazel Park Viking Ice Arena on the DCTV Sports Network. We are here with the DCTV Men's 35 Hockey League action, Sunday night action between the Blackhawks in white and the Thrashers in blue. Opening face-off here. Both teams are 2-3 in the standings, and this should be a very good battle. Opening draw as DiBartolomeo goes into the corner. He swings it around the wing over to Shelton on the far side. Shelton up over to Russell. Chachi Russell up over the line. Russell looking around, comes up over center. He fakes the drop pass, loses the handle on it, throws it towards the open wing. And Mike Nardoni up to Mike Kay, who clears the zone and out. Not far enough for an icing. And the Thrashers will go back to it. Thrashers second place, trying to chase the first place Canadians here. And Mike Kay intercepts that pass coming out of the zone. Mike Kay with a shot right on, gets his own rebound out front. And that's knocked to the corner, and Don Russell will go for the Thrashers. This should be an even match up here as the Blackhawks on a streak with their goaltender Don Warner, acquired in the early offseason at the draft, and he has been stellar so far this season. Early moments of the first period here. My name is Tommy Morris. I'm your host here at Hazel Park Viking Ice Arena. Here's with a shot, and that's just blistered wide of the goal netminder Warner. Dave Reese can't keep it in, and it's brought back out. Johnny Webster, the veteran, will go back for it in his own zone. Webster around his own net. Webster loses the hand on the puck. He shovels it up to Skolas. Skolas gets pinched in at the point there by Colombo. Bounces out to Curry Sr., who throws it over to his son Nathan Curry Jr. Nathan Curry, the youngster out of Kamloops, will throw it back in over the Thrashers line. Comes right back to him. Oh, almost a delayed offsides there as Al Curry just could not get his left foot out of there. We talked about young Nathan Curry from Kamloops. Curry, the middle round draft choice for these Blackhawks, coming off a stellar early part of the season where he had seen a hat trick earlier. And it looks like we have the top lines out here with Mickey Moore taking the draw. He wins it. It goes back into Ryan, who will dump it in for the Blackhawks. DiBartolomeo could not get a handle on that. Out front to Milner. Milner tried to get a shot away, and that's blocked in the front. Comes to the point and all the way down, and the Blackhawks will have to go back and regroup right on the netminder Warner and Mike Nardoni. Chased by Shelton. Shelton comes out with it right in front, and it just bounces over. Skip another shot there by Russell. He couldn't get a hold of it. Goes in the corner. Blackhawks press it. They dump it in around, and that's broken up by Mickey Moore. Will start out. Moore, far center ice pass. Bounces off a stick, 2-on-1. Milner with a little nice move there. Milner with a shot up high, and Henriques, the goal netminder. Puck bounces in behind the net into the corner, and Lutz throws over to Shelton. Shelton up over to Russell on the center. Russell looking around. Russell still looking around. Tries splitting the defense. That's broken up there. Goes in behind the net. And Mickey Moore will end up breaking it for the Blackhawks. Kay with an errant pass out front, kept it at the line. Nowicki tried keeping it in, and Mickey Moore will poke check him and throw it up to his line mate Milner. Jeff Milner, little flip pass. Bounces off a body and a little sloppy play at center ice. Moore back over to Kay, who throw it to nobody on the wing, and Thrashers come right back. A nice cross-ice pass to Nowicki. That get right over to Skolas. He'll roll it in on Warner, and he'll hold on for the face-off. Early moments of the first period. Score 0-0. Face-off to the right of netminder Warner. Won by the Blackhawks. Played up there by Jim Ruart. Ruart out dangerously in front of his own net. Gets away with that. And the errant pass will go all the way down for an icing. And Wayne One-Eye Coatney, as they like to call him in his hometown of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. The father was a sharecropper over in the plains of Manitoba. Face off to the left of Warner, one again. by the Blackhawks, pinched in. Coatney throws it across ice, and Brewer will come out with the puck out of Blackhawks, and he overskates it. Nowicki with the puck. Nowicki's got a late man coming. Nowicki looks around. Nowicki out front, and it goes through the skates of Big D, who could not handle the pass. And the Blackhawks come back up over the line. Over to Al Curry Sr. Al in the corner. Al looking around for it. Al dumps it out front, hits the side of the net, and pinched out. Nowicki, the first one there, he'll throw it up front. Back to D again, out front, shoots! Oh, and a big stop there by Doug Warner. Put an arm there on a breakaway, a nice quick breakout. And the Thrashers still keep it going in the corner. Skolas working in the boards. Scarlo back out front again, shot, hits Warner, rebound, and everyone just bounces wide. Blackhawks trying to get out of their zone. Nate Curry can't get that out on the second try. He does. Doesn't go to anybody, and the Hawks will try to get a change as the Thrashers dump it in and do the same. 5:15 left in the first period. 0-0 is the score here from Hazel Park Viking Icy. A long stretch pass that Russell breaks up over center ice, and he'll fish it back, and the Thrashers will start over in the neutral zone. Polk checked. It's a little straight scrambly at center ice. Bounces right close to the boards and knocked in deep into the Thrashers zone. DiBartolomeo will go back for it behind his own net. He swings out with it out on the wing to Shelton. Shelton swings on open. Nice pass up through the center. Pass Eldridge stick in and around the boards. And Mark Nardoni will start out. Nardoni. It gets poke checked there by Eldridge. Didn't see him coming up behind him. Pass back to the point. Dale Buck right up. Eldridge shot. Oh, and Russell could not hit the open net. And he had everything there for him and shanked the shot. Back to the point. That's spanned on by Lutz, and Moore will come out. He throws it on the wing over to Mike Kay on the far side. Kay. He's got Lutz Hassel. He pulls up. Throws it over to Milner, who just was in his skates. Couldn't grab it. It comes back in the corner. Milner working around the boards. Milner throws it in the net. Back to Moore. Back over to Milner. Give and go. Milner. Over to Kay on the far side. Mike Kay turns around. He fires it. Hits a couple bodies. Shelton couldn't poke it past. It comes to Russell. Back over to Shelton. Here comes John Shelton. Down the right side looking. Shelton hits a late man out there. And it was too far for him. And that goes out to center ice, and Lutz for the Thrashers will retrieve the puck. 3:42 to go in the first period. Blackhawks. Mickey Moore. Oh, and that one just missed Milner. And that'll go far for an icing. 3:33 left in the first period. The score is 0-0 here from the Viking Ice Arena on the DCTV Sports Network. And John Skolas from Sargent Appliance. Face off one right on Warner. Rebound left out in front. A scramble for it. Skolas pokes it, but it comes to Coatney. Coatney, an outlet pass there in the neutral zone, and Skolas digs it up, dumps it back in, and chases it down into the corner. Colombo there. He pulls it on the wing to Coatney. Coatney swings it out. No one's there. Kept in at the line. Wicki tries making a move. It bounces out over to Al Curry from Nate. Comes Al Curry. Little move over there. He tries swinging out front. Nobody's there, and Skolas will just clear it back out to the center ice zone. Nardoni, a little too far for everybody, not too far for, it is too far for icing. Dumped in the corner, Webster. Skolas pinches in, he drops it over to Reese. Reese flips it out. And down the ice, that misses everybody. Icing wave off, and Jim Brewer with the puck. Brewer, a quick pass, hops over Curry's stick, and back in behind his net is Reese. Reese back over to Webster. Webster hard on the boards to Skolas. Skolas turns and looks. Skolas hits Reed and bounces to Shelton, and Shelton tries hitting Chachi Russell. That was a little too far. Russell with the puck. Slaps it back in on the board. Out front, Warner tips it, hits right in the front, another shot. All over Russell again. And right on Warner. Makes the save, holds on to the rebound, a whistle, and action in the front of Doug Warner, left and right. Point blank shots. He's turned them all aside. Keep the score at 0-0. Doug Warner again. Trade for George Kimbros in the offseason. from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, an American goalie. Practicing his autobiography is practicing law right now. Russell over to Schelt. Schelt with the puck. And that's hit a couple legs out front, keeps it at the line. Lutz will fire it. He hits a leg and he trips Mickey Moore coming out, and that's going to be a penalty. He'll get 2 minutes. Lutz guilty of that trip. He inadvertently took the legs out of Moore, who would block his shot at the line, and this is in the box. Cannot do that in this game. It is a penalty, and the Blackhawks go on a power play here with 1:43 to go in the first period. Russell wins the draw, hits a couple skates. Moore comes up with it. Moore gains the line. Moore swings wide. The puck goes in the corner, and Dibar Tamalio beats it to the puck. Off the boards and out they clear it. Mike Nardoni back for the puck, 1:39 to go in the penalty. Out to Moore. Moore will try again. Moore with a little how do you do at the blue line over to Milner. Milner back over to Moore. Moore looking. Moore tries slinging it in front. Hits an ankle. He'll do it again. Hendricks handles that easily. Bounces over to Schelt. Schelt tries a little stutter step. Gets pinched in on the boards by two Blackhawks. It comes to Elger, and he tries swinging it up on the boards. A little play. It bounces out. Sheldon with the puck. There's a 2-on-1 now. Short-handed. Schelt with the puck. Schelt over to Russell. Russell looking around. Back to Schelt. Shot. Oh, and a nice goal there. And just like that, short-handed. And that is a killer there for the Blackhawks. And a nice play as they broke out on a 2-on-1. Russell held it just long enough. Hit Shelton in the front. And John Shelton with his 6th goal of the season, I believe, from Don Chachi Russell. John Shelton, whose favorite beverage is anything with alcohol in it, was able to put his cocktail down just for a moment to put it in the open, sprawled out, dug one. 1-0. Here's Al Curry with the puck. He dumps it in and then bounces dangerously past the netminder, Enriquez. And Nowicki. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Nowicki will start out. He gets out over the blue line. Nowicki dragging the puck as the Blackhawks are still on a power play. That bounces off of Warner into the corner. Dump back to the line. Over to Dave Reese. Dave Reese looking around. Dave Reese with a shot. That one's wide past everybody. Trying to figure out who's got the power play here. Coatney on the far side hits off the boards, and Nate Curry will be the first one there. He just throws it in behind Enriquez. Al Curry couldn't keep it in on the boards, and Colombo will have to start out for the Blackhawks, and the time will run out in the first period with the score. The Thrashers won, the Blackhawks nothing here on the DCTV Sports Network. We invite you to come to all the home games here at Viking Ice Arena here. Again, you cannot find any better entertainment for the money. Bring the family, bring the friends, and you get to see players like golf pro veteran John Webster. Yes, John Webster doesn't think he's a pro golfer, but he's the only person that we know in the league that has the opportunity to golf just about every day at 3 different courses. Yes. And has won many t-shirts, prizes, jerseys, trophies. And sometimes it is believed he is using a golf club, a putter, for his hockey stick. But don't let him fool you. He's a scratch golfer.
This segment of the DCTV Sports Network brought to you by Sargent Appliance and Video. With 3 convenient Metro Detroit locations offering in-house financing, Sargent Appliance and Video is your one-stop shop for all of your appliance and video needs. Sargent Appliance and Video. Big enough to compete, small enough to care.
Again, glad you are with us today. Brought to you by Sargent Appliance. Multiple locations around the Detroit metro area. Okay, my name is Tommy Morris, and we are glad you're here for the second period action. And shorthanded goal by the Thrashers, John Shelton. Their #1 draft choice makes it a 1-0, and the penalty to Lutz is over for the Thrashers. They killed it off successfully, a shorthanded goal, and Nardoni will have to start out back in his own zone. Over to Reed. Reed will just dump it in and hit Kay's stick for the Blackhawks. Over to Webster. He'll settle it down. He throws it up the middle and out. Mike Nardoni, the 7-time veteran in his own mind, all-star. Stellar defenseman for the Blackhawks. Russell with the puck. Russell shovels it. Shelton back out to Russell. A lot of room that these Blackhawks are giving him. Almost pulled him off sides, but Russell holds on to it. He throws it towards the net. It hits Reed. Russell in behind the net again. Russell looking for it. Gotcha hits a stick out. And it comes back to Lutz. Thrashers methodically trying to do something here. Over to DiBartolomeo. Nobody there on the wing, and right over to Reed. Reed will just shovel it in to the Thrashers zone, and they start over again. Lutz with the puck. Lutz could not get it out. Nice play over there on the far side, and Skolas. First one there, but he could not chase it down. It is an icing. Just a little too far on this Olympic ice. And as we mentioned before, John Skolas, the bonsai as they call him, hard player, originally from the outback in Australia. First put on a pair of skates at the store in Sterling Heights, and here he is today. That's right on, and Curry put his purse down to get a shot away on that. It rolled to Henry, bounced to the corner, and Blackhawks get it. Ruhr couldn't do anything with Milner, couldn't do anything with that. Bounces around, and Big D throws it all the way around and out. It's Olympic ice, big ice here. 15 feet wider than the other pro rink, 200 by 200, and a lot of skating room out here. Jim Ruhr in the corner makes a little move around John Bonsai Skolas. Coatney out to Al Curry. They're giving him a lot of room out here. That's broken up by Webster. Coatney dumps it in the corner to Curry. Curry right out front. Nate Curry. Another rebound. Shot. He scores! And Nate Curry just put his big body in between the netminder and the defenseman. And from Kamloops, bangs it in for, I believe, his 4th or 5th goal of the season there. Big Nate Curry using his body and give himself some space out there. Just like that, 1-1. Reese with the puck. That's intercepted by Curry. Al Curry over to Coatney. Coatney with the puck. Tries shoveling it back over to Al Curry. Another shot. That one's just wide. With the in the corner, he throws it up a little too far for the Big D, and that's throwing all the way back in. And they wave off the icing on that. Dave Reese will be the first one back for it. Reese throws it in along the boards there. The Wicky's got to go back to the puck. Bounces up to the far side, and John Skolas with it. Skolas, a little flip pass over to Webster. Comes up from his defensive zone, a little too far. Webster will just leave it there, go back to his position, and Rick Colombo will gain control for the Canadians up to Moore. Hits off a stick. Thrashers shovel it back in to the line, and Colombo looking around. Colombo up to Moore at center, a dangerous pass there, and he'll just shovel it back in as it came back to him. Enriquez over to Lutz. Lutz pulls up, looks around, looks over to the open wing to Skolas, bounces off his stick. Little flailing of the puck there, and he'll come back to Mike Nardoni. He'll start over again. 6:25 left in the second period. We have a 1-1 game here. Shorthanded goal by the Thrashers in the first, followed by Nate Curry's 4th of the season there. Shelton will try to, nice little pass and dump it in. Over to Russell. Russell gets control of it, spins around in the front, and that's cleared by Nardoni and out. Lutz starts over for the Thrashers. Up over to Shelton. The #1 draft choice for the Thrashers throws it over to Elger. Goes through his stick. Up to Milner. Milner tries a flip pass and hits DiBartolomeo right in the back of the head with that. He backhands it out to Russell over center, who gives it over to Shelton on the far side. Shelton, bringing your camera, a little move there. Tried crossover by Nardoni. Nardoni playing him. Shelton still with the puck. He decides to shovel it back in around the net over to Russell. Russell looking to Lutz. Lutz tries backhand. It goes out to everybody and just missed a couple players in front. Shelton, the first one to the puck there in the corner. Nice little move. Shelton looking around. Shelton coming out. Shelton still looking around. Dumps it back to the point. Lutz with the shot. And hits a couple skates in the front, bounces to the corner, and Reed will get it in the corner, and the Blackhawks break out up over to Milner. Milner looking around slowly. Gets pushed off the puck, and Mickey Moore retreats up over center. Moore comes out. Moore, another little move across ice. Could not hit Kate with that pass as DiBartolomeo quickly broke it up. He'll take a look. Out over the Lutz. Lutz, it's knocked down by Milner. He'll get it. Went through Al Curry's skate. Now the offsides. 4:44 left in the second period. The score tied at 1. Welcome you back to the action here. He wins the draw over to Ruhr. Ruhr will take a look around. He'll just dump it to Coatney, who wasn't looking. Skolas will retrieve the puck. It's a couple legs, bounces in. That's good. Webster has to be alert. John Webster. Far cross-ice pass, kind of hits a skate broken up, and Curry to Curry. Little backhand over to Coatney. Coatney. Little fake backhand pass. He's poke checked by Skolas. Skolas will dump that back out over to center, and a sprawling play, 2-on-0 as they blow a tire right up front. Shot. Warner stops it. Another rebound. Warner stops that one and makes the play himself out to Coatney, who clear the zone, and a glorious opportunity for the Thrashers on that with a 2-on-0, and they just could not. Did I say that? Could not capitalize on that. As Ruhr took a spill there at 2-on-0. Warner has trouble with that as it bounces out front. Ruhr with the puck will slow it down a little. Hard off the boards to Kay. Mike Kay over the Mickey Morris. Moore has to grab that behind his backhand. Moore still looking around. He's in the corner. Moore still swinging around with the puck. Mickey Moore still looking around. Pulls up there in the corner. He's got 3 guys on him. Shovels it out front over there, but John Webster, he'll clear it around the boards as he kept in by Mike Nardoni. Nardoni chips it in over to Mike Kay. Kay looking around. He fires a bad angle shot, and it goes all the way out on the far side. 3 minutes to go. One game here between two teams who really are desperately need for a win. That's shoveled back in, and John Webster, he throws a nice quick outlet pass over to Shelton. Just like that, they got a 2-on-1, him and Russell. Shelton with the puck. Shelton looking around, over to Russell. Russell shot! And that one is off the side as Russell looked like he got all of that one. Another glorious opportunity for the Thrashers. Shoveled out front, and Milner will come out, look around, and start back out over center. Milner still with the puck. Everyone backs off of him. Milner walks in through Lutz's skate. Out front, he just missed the outstretched glove, and a shot all the way through by Nardoni from the blue line. It looked innocent and it had eyes, and just like that, Mike Nardoni from the Italian section of Quebec put that in. Nardoni with a seen eye shot on Henriquez, and he puts the Blackhawks up 2-1 just like that. A couple missed opportunities by the Thrashers, 2-on-0 and a 2-on-1, and seen eye puck finds the open net. 2-1 Blackhawks here. 2 minutes to go into the second period. Ruhr keeps it in. He'll throw it to the net. Hits Lutz's skate. Lutz turns around, fires up to the boards. Skolas up over the line, tries to get past Colombo. Colombo pokes chucks him. He'll start the break and just missed Coatney. Comes right to Lutz. Again, hits Coatney. Back over to Curry. Curry, the goal scorer. He'll throw it on Henriquez, who gloves that. He'll knock it to the corner himself. Over to DiMartimalio. He'll start it up over to Nowicki. Nowicki up over to Jeff Elger, Big D, who just could not corral that pass. And here comes the Blackhawks again. Curry. Couldn't chip that up to Al Curry, and the defenseman will lead that rush back up over the line. DiMartimalio, he throws it out front. It's knocked away and corralled there by Jim Ruhr, who will pull up and try to start over behind his own net, being hounded by Skolas. Actually by DiMartimalio, who's still up there on from his defensive position. Ruhr will throw it around to the far side, and Colombo will just chip it out over to Coatney. Nice little chip there by Al Curry over to Coatney again, and it's 3-on-2. Coatney looking around. He tried dropping a pass and hit off of John Webster's skate, and the Blackhawks will start over. Pass in behind Russell, and Mike Nardoni, the goal scorer, will stop it. Nardoni with the puck. Nardoni still looking around. He pulls up, drops it over to Milner with a shot. That one hits a ankle off of Russell and goes into the corner. Milner back to the point. They both look at each other, and it goes in between them, and Reed will start with the puck. He looks around, he swings it. That's good. He still swings around. Webster pokes him off the puck. Russell to himself off the boards. Russell over to Shelton. Here's John Shelton with the puck. Shelton looking around a little couple moves there. And Doug Warner just he had a little trouble on that one. Russell back to Dave Reese. Reese back in the corner to Russell. A lot of room to work in the zone here in these corners. Russell's looking around. He tries throwing it out front that hits Nardoni's skate. Reese will throw it to the net. And just as time expires on a little tip, and Elger just could not put a stick on that. And very entertaining period. 2-1 at the end of the second period. And this period intermission brought to you by
Bruno's Hockey Shop. Whether it's world-class maximum edge profiling of your skates or being fitted head to toe, Bruno's is the only place to go.
And the beginning of the third period action. In a pretty even game, the Thrashers had chances to capitalize in that second period to really put the doors out. They couldn't put it past Warner, and who's been red hot all year. Milner back to the point. Reed with the puck. Reed takes a look around. He tries to throw cross ice to Kay, who is covered. And Lutz will put that out of the zone. And Mike Nardoni with the puck. He slows it around over to Mickey Moore. Moore avoids the fact checker. Sheldon takes his man to the ice, and Mick Moore up over through center. Over to Reed, the defenseman. Chips it off the boards to himself. He swings it into the corner. Reed looking around. He gets poke checked by DiMartimalio and Shelton. Nice little pass up to Don Russell. Russell throws it in deep. Big Jeff Elger, first one there for the puck. Tries pushing it around Reed. He still has it. In behind the net, dumps it out over to Russell. Russell with the puck. Russell looking around. Flips it over to Shelton. Shelton wheels it back around the point. Lutz tried throwing it back to Shelton. He throws it into the corner. Nobody there but Mike Nardoni for the Blackhawks. Pinched off by Russell in the corner. Mickey Moore with it, and he'll just throw it to an open wing and out to center ice. Early moments of the third period. Shelton right on Warner. Tries going for his own rebound. Mickey Moore throws it back to an open wing, and Mike Kay will corral it for the Blackhawks. Early moments of the third period. Kay cannot get it out as the Thrashers keep it in. They dump it right back in the near side corner, and Milner with the puck. He just shovels it out, and that'll go all the way for an ice in there. 8:22 left. And Mike Kay, coach of the Blackhawks, and his claim to fame is he claims he was playing junior wings before the junior wings ever started. And of course, the native of Istanbul, Turkey. Number 9 there. Face off to the left of Warner. Curry wins the draw. Still kept in on the boards, dumped back in the Blackhawks net. Will play it. Doesn't get past Reese or the Thrashers. Nate Curry does chip it past him. Comes out. Here comes Nate Curry. He's got some help coming. Curry with the shot right on Henriquez. He follows up his own rebound. And that's knocked away. Al Curry hits the ref's skate. Webster will corral it for the Thrashers. And he clears the puck down the ice, and that'll be far enough for an icing. 7:50 to go in the third period. Score, Thrashers 2, Blackhawks 1. We welcome you back to the action here from beautiful Hazel Park Viking Ice Arena. A little suburb just outside of Detroit. And oh, that goes in! And Al Curry off the draw to Nate Curry, who just got enough mustard on that to put it past Henriquez. And just... And the refs are looking around. They're thinking about going to the replay booth. And they waved the goal off. They said Henriquez didn't get past the line, and that will be something for everybody to take a look at. And the Thrashers had the coming down now, right out front. A big stop right there. Another rebound, and Skolis just couldn't get a backhand on that. A goal waved off by Nate Curry. Wade Coatney with it. Coatney pinched off the puck by Webster. That's over to Big Don, and couldn't handle it, and it's broken up, and that gets past Reese, and comes right off the boards. Milner race for it, and Henriquez, and he'll win it. Right to Milner. Oh, and he just couldn't corral it off his skate and out. Blackhawks fired up after that no call, and the Thrashers look like they're trying to hold on. Marin pass there. Kay tips it through the skates. He'll be the first one to get it. Mike Kay for the Blackhawks. He'll throw it right out in front across everybody. It doesn't go nowhere, except for right to the Nowicki stick. Chased down by Moore, and Mickey Moore grabs it. Moore looking around. Moore on his backhand. Decides to wheel back in front of his own netminder, and out to Jeff Milner. Milner, the assist leader in the league, coming up. A nice pass. I'm sorry, that was Jim Ruwart over to Milner with the puck. My bad. They look like brothers. They were separated at birth and found each other in the Hazel Park Ice Arena. Number 99, Jim Ruwart, and number 33, Jeff Milner. Hence the 3s and the 9s. And a nice little play there by Shelton. One-on-one. He drags it, tries to use the big body, and Moore just easily takes that away from him. Moore with the puck. He can't escape Shelton. It's just cleared out and back to center ice, and Lutz with it over to Bonsai Skolis. And Skolis would look around back over to Lutz. Lutz they threw a little D to D here. 5:48 to go in the third, and the Thrashers down by 1. And they cannot get anything going. That's knocked down by Curry over to KK. He tried a little spin there on a long shift, and he has to go off. Here's Shelton with the puck. He swings out of his own zone, and look out. Oh, just swings past over to Elger, who fires it on Warner, who loses the rebound. He tips it past his own man. Shelton couldn't get a handle on it, and it bounces out over to Nate Curry, who will give it to Coatney. Up through center, and the Thrashers will try to regroup, looking kind of disorganized here. And here's Curry with the puck. Curry, over to Coatney, and that was just offsides as Coatney couldn't hold up, and blistering action here with a goal called off early in the period. Could have made it a 3-1 game, but the Thrashers, on a call by the ref, had the goal waved off and still find themselves in this hockey game with 5:06 to go in the third period. Blackhawks win the draw, dump it in, and Webster's back there for the Thrashers. Webster comes out of the corner with it. He looks around and around one man, and Webster still with the puck, still moving his legs. He misses everybody through center, and that is going to go for an icing. And we hope you check out some of our great live events coming up, like Vince Neil from the Masonic Temple Theater on December 21st, 2012. Yes, the Cinco de Mayo End of the World show with Vince Neil on DetroitCity.tv. Check all the events, calendar updates for all the great live events near you. We have a 2-1 score here in the third period. 4 minutes to go, 4:40 to be precise, and the Thrashers with the puck find themselves down 2-1. Opportunities were abundant for the Thrashers in the second period who failed to capitalize on many opportunities here, and actually he's had a goal called off against him. Webster with the puck, his pass didn't get through. He tries it again, nobody there on the boards. That bounces off, and Colombo has to reach. He gets Skolis with the puck. Skolis turns around, and they do a little cross ice there. Ran into each other almost, and the Blackhawks with the chip out over to Mickey Moore. Mickey Moore, he drops it back down to Kay. Kay with the shot. And that one's just tipped wide. Moore with it again. Tries throwing it to Kay, little body in front. Webster almost. Nice play, shoveled it nicely out of harm's way and out up through center. Little high-do pass there by Brewer. Over to Mickey Moore. Moore looking, he does a little high-do around Reese. Couple of hits a stick and a glove, and DiBartolomeo will start out with the puck. He misses Russell over center, and Reed with it. Throws it to nobody but Shelton. Shelton, the speedster, starts out again. Shelton, a little high-do on a couple people. Shelton still ragging it, pulls up. Looks back across over to Russell. Russell still looking for it. A shot there, low, rebound, and Nardoni's there to clear it. And out. Not far enough for an icing as DiBartolomeo will go back for it for the Thrashers. 3 minutes to go here in the third, 2-1. Dangerous pass there, and Shelton comes out with it. Up over to Elgert off his stick. He chases it down though. Throws it into the Canuck zone, and Curry is there for the Blackhawks. Over to the goal scorer, Nate Curry, who had a goal waved off second period. Nice pass over to Wayne Coatney. He couldn't handle that. The Thrashers again with the puck. Up out over to Russell. Russell up over through center. Russell hits Shelton on the move up over through center. He gets the stick knocked off. Puck knocked off the stick, but right back to the Thrashers. Fucking Russell puts it in on a nice little play there. And a couple hits a stick and a nice pass right by DiBartolomeo over to Don Russell. And just like that, the Thrashers tie it up 2-2. Don Chachi Russell, the bad boy of the league here with his noted legal troubles. Yes, it's many rumored to be his running a prostitution outfit. We don't know about that. He's considered a pimp and gun racketeering and all kinds of other stuff. So he scores the goal here, and 2-2 just like that with a couple minutes to go in the third period as Reese will shovel it in over to Webster. Webster up on the boards there, it's still kept in, and he goes right back to Webster. He takes it in behind his net. Not hard enough on the board. Shelton Moore battle in. Right over to Milner. Milner in his skates, but he shovels it to the net. Enriquez has to be quick with the pad on that. Shoveled out front, and Reese will knock it out of harm's way. Puck comes around, cleared on the boards to Shelton again. Shelton, he gets rubbed off there by Ruhr, not strong enough. Shelton tried throwing it out front. Ruhr recovers and throws it up on the wing to Kay. Kay chips it past Reese. Covered by Webster. Webster swings out in front of his own net. Oh, and just like that, he puts it in, and Mike Kay. Oh, what a play that was. Made a junior wing play there, and that was the play. We think that John Webster had his golf club out on that one, his putter. He used his putter, and he came out dangerously in front. Kay Pope checks it with 1:30 to go, and the Blackhawks find themselves down 3-2. Good stick by Mike Kay from Istanbul, Turkey. Mike Kay learned how to play hockey in the streets of Istanbul with the Junior Wings of Istanbul. So just like that, the Thrashers will be looking for Enriquez to come to the bench for an extra attacker here with 1:22 to go in the third and down by 1. Face off to the left of Enriquez. Curry's tied up in the draw, and it comes back to Nowicki. Nowicki being checked by Nate Curry. Nowicki throws it right onto the netminder Warner, who steers it to the corner. Nowicki out front. Curry's there, slamming around the boards to Wayne Coatney. Coatney chips it out and over the blue line into the center ice zone, and here's Skolis with the puck with 1 minute to go. They're looking for Henriquez to come to the bench. It's shoveled in. Here comes Henriquez to the bench. Back in behind Coatney. Coatney throws around on the boards to Curry. An empty net here. Curry took too long to get out. He lost it right out front. A couple spins in front. A scramble there. Knocked into the corner. Don right out there. And a couple people, bodies sprawling all over the place. Comes to Warner. He'll hang on for the faceoff. But 36.9 seconds ago. And the Thrashers down by 1. An exciting hockey game here. Again, we invite you to check out the DCTV events line, always updated for great live events, music, sporting events. Hope you come back again. Sunday nights, Hazel Park Ice Arena. Thrashers keep it in, they win a draw. Shelton looking around, Shelton back to the point. Shelton right to DiBartolomeo, and that one's just wide. 25 seconds to go. Shelton with the puck. Shelton pitches up. Shelton looking around. Shelton throws it off front to Scholes. It hits his skate, kept in. Lutz without front. That's knocked down and out and down the ice. And that may just about do it. It could be going for icing, and it does. With 13.3 seconds on the clock. I believe everybody's going to be going towards the net at this point here. Face off to the left of Warner. 13.3 seconds on the clock. Mickey Moore in there. Moore wins the draw back in the corner. 10 seconds to go. Colombo, a little too far. Shoveled out front to Nardoni over to Lutz. Lutz looking around. Lutz will throw it out front. That's cross ice to everybody, and that'll be it. That'll kill the time, and the Blackhawks escape with the victory. 3-2 here and knock off the second place Thrashers in a thrilling game from Hazel Park Ice Arena. We are glad you stayed with us today and watch this flood fest, high-paced, explosive, intensity, nothing but the top-rated senior hockey in North America here from the Hazel Park Viking Ice Arena. My name is Tommy Morris. We hope you can join us again here. Check all the events on www.detroitcity.tv. So long here from Viking Ice Arena.